So these are some of the gangstalking tactics and gear you maybe should have. I would invest in body cam and pretty much wear it all the time. I also would use two cell phones, um, preferably with both phones having the battery compartment that you can take out. Um, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna have one dead phone with no SIM card that you can use to record things, like when you're out on the street or whatnot. And and then another one for your personal use. And if you're being the subject of harassment, stalking, and all that, you're probably gonna have to change your phone number every month, every 2 months. You can do that easily with getting a new SIM card. It's very affordable. Um, you don't have to get a new phone at all. And you swap them out. So even if the spyware has it with a new SIM card, it should be pretty much harder for them to actually do it. They would actually be able to hack or clone your phone or something like that, which is possible too. I mean, if you're the victim of being targeted like that, they could easily do all that. So I would for the time being, if you realize like I've been the victim of stalking and harassment for pretty much close to 10 years, and now they're using energy weapons and noise weapons to damage my hearing, or they were. Now they're just using energy weapons like radiation or something like that, like X-rays or ultrasound or microwaves. I mean, if you really think about it, um, it's really like more like a takedown program that they're doing trying to do, and smearing campaign and bullying campaign. So they want you to overreact so they can take a video of it and say how terrible a person you are. So you've got to play the same propaganda game on them. So here's some of the gang stalking tactics that these people use. Everybody talks about street theater. Street theater is when people will play out a little role, but they're really just talking about your personal business, and they pretend like they don't know what you're talking about if you ever confront them. So it's better just to record them and put it online, basically, because that's what they're doing to you. They have no shame in destroying your life, so you shouldn't have any shame in doing the same. And what happened to me was they were boxing me in store checkouts. So they would wait, right, at the store checkout, play stupid like they don't know what was happening, but they were just waiting around, and then they would start the harassment at the checkout counter. So again, another easy thing to do is wear a body cam / cell phone and just start recording right there. Another thing is employees at grocery stores, Home Depot stores, big box stores, wherever you go, they're gonna go there and tell the employees about you or whatever, and the employees are gonna start being jerks to you, just to get on your skin. Again, they need that video to keep harassing you. They did the car alarms a long time ago. That they've been trying to do it, but you know you've been the victim of a lot of crap. So stupid crap like that doesn't even faze you, which you know is getting bad. So another one is backstabbing while you're in a service line. Like you go to you win your turn, and you win the counter. There's somebody behind you backstabbing you. Pretty much an open sight type of thing, saying stuff about you. They don't know you. They just got some crap from online. So that's retarded people right now. They will hack and clone your phone. put spyware on your phone. And all this is basically just to get in your business and your personal life, and then throw it out there in street theater. So it's kind of like a circular type of thing. They will break in your house for harassment, like move stuff around. Or what happened to me was the doorknobs on the doors. They will go and break into my house, loosen the doorknobs all over the house, and like I would tighten back up, and magically they would just loosen like within a week. That's when you start looking at getting video cameras and getting better locks, like the bolt action locks. Get the ones that don't have a knob, the ones that you screw into the frame. Those are better than, I mean, the doorknobs and all that. You can easily go on YouTube and see how people pick locks, and how most of the Home Depot store locks and Lowe's locks are the cheapest and easiest to pick. But so I would get something that isn't key protection, like a bolt lock that locks into the frame. So I was also the victim of stalking on an airplane. So how it works was, I was pretty much paranoid at that moment. I didn't want to go through my phone because everything on the phone was pretty much viewable by these people, and they were throwing my personal information out there. So I was kind of paranoid. So I went to the airport, and I didn't know there was big group of people that were in on this crap. So I would go in the airport and buy the ticket, and then these people there is a big group. So these people would go and basically buy tickets around behind me and stuff like that, and it would use like radiation, microwave radiation, or the noise weapons in the airplane while they did it take off and landing, so you wouldn't notice it that much. I guess that was the point. But pretty much evil and immoral behavior that they were doing. And they were just trying to justify that behavior, saying I was a pedophile or whatever. Still not very moral to do that. So they will try to turn every person against you. Like everybody's supposed to be on your. So they're trying to say like everybody's a piece of shit with no morals, no ethics, nothing. They just get off harassing you, making fun of you. That's basically what a lot of these people are trying to say about themselves. They might not think that's what they're trying to say, but that's what's coming across. So they basically bully you, harass you, and then they only show the part where they're stalking you. They don't show that part. They show the part where the culmination of all their hard work, basically, of all their meddling and harassment, which is you acting out. So probably one of the best things you could do is have a body cam / cell phone whenever you think that's gonna come up. And it will come up. It will continue to come up, but they can't really do as much as they will wish they could. So that's protection on your side. You don't want to deal with that crap. And then had even people go through my mail, talk to my mailman, all kinds of crap. Like I would go to a post office, it would be there, and pretty much unjustifiable behavior, and it would just make some random excuse. Where I lived was because supposedly I was an atheist, and atheists are supposed to be worse than the devil or something. So I got 10 years of harassment and name calling everywhere, and the honking of the stupid car alarm crap and all that. And these were supposed to be good, moral Christians, and how great they were, their actions didn't really prove that, but that's how a lot of people are. They, especially now, they have a lot of fake personalities, like online on Facebook. Their life's perfect, everything's not as great, they're nice, polite, and then you meet them in real life and they're not really like that. Their life isn't perfect, their kids aren't that great, they just have flaws like everybody else. But if you just try to keep it real now, you can't just say what you think or whatever, because there's always gonna be some shitty person not agreeing with you or something, or just get out saying they don't agree with you just to shit on your life. Basically, that's basically who's been harassing me for the past 10 years. People, they got nothing better to do than, oh, the guy's atheist, let's fuck with him. That was the whole thing on their side. So I don't think it's very moral, especially when they say they're persecuted and they're this and that, while they're doing harassment to somebody else. Right? It's not very moral, but that's what a lot of these people did in my life. So to protect yourself, I would say always record yourself, record others. So I know it's kind of like a shitty thing to do, to put other people's lives while they're in public around you. But you know what? It's shittier for them to condone harassment and bullying based on a lot of crap that was done to you. So you're basically the victim, and the best thing to do is really get away from people. If you've been bullied, harassed that much, you should try to get as far away from these people, all people, because you don't know who's the shitty person that gets off on harassing others. So just try to move away from people if you can. If I would do it over, I would go for that. Go in some backwoods, a cabin or something, and better yet, it's a small bunker in the middle of the ground. That way they could never fuck with you. There's no energy weapon that's gonna go that deep underground. You know what I mean? So that's what I would do. If I would do everything again, I would buy a little bunker with a cabin on top in the middle of nowhere. Somewhere out east or something like that, where there's a lot of trees, a lot of water. You could easily use solar panels for electricity and stuff like that. Just live off grid. Because the way people are now, it's every little fucking thing becomes something in their mind. They're always the fucking victims while they go harass others. It's shameful, their behavior, but they don't see it that way. They think they're actually being heroes and doing some moral thing. They're not. Moral people don't harass others. They don't try to injure others. They just mind their own business. You know what I mean? Well, hopefully this helps you guys, and keep strong, and you're in the right. Take care.